Well, hello, my crafty friends who are here with me today on November 1st. So it is time to do a layout share of what I created in the month of October. I used my Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit, and not this one. This one was for a different Hop for Paper Crafting YouTubers on the 1st of the month, or the very first Saturday of the month. So the first Saturday of the month, we did a video using witchy theme, and I had so much fun using this one, using my Simple Stories collection called, not my story, my collection, the collection, with the, for Simple Vintage October 31st. And it was interesting using a plain I mean, it's not really plain, but a black background. And my inspiration came from the cover image for the collection. Actually has a layout just very similar to this. So that was that one. There is a video. Please go check that out if you can. Let's see. Then I used my Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog kit for the month of October. It was very, very, very neutral. There was not a lot of color. I used my Simple Stories, I think Weathered Garden was the name of the collection I used for the most part, along with a lot of the 49 and Market, or I won't say a lot, some of the 49 and Market papers from their Vintage Artistry collection. So I did a lot of neutrals and butterflies, which was interesting because I don't normally do a lot of butterflies because of my having a boy. And so this is my niece when she was very little, and I made her a quilt. I think this is from Mix It Up Monday. So there is I think, or maybe it's from Scrap Lift. I don't remember anymore, but I'm pretty sure there's a video. I didn't even go through and mark these, but so go check out that video. I started scrapping photos of an event that my husband and I went to where we learned about bees. We went to a beekeeping event, and so I don't think there's a video for these guys, but they were inspired by a sketch, and I did use my pieces from my kit, including these stamps, and I followed a video from Shamel. She did kind of a layout like this, and so I copycatted her, or scraplifted, I guess you could say. I don't know what you want to say. It was inspired by her, one of her videos for her Best of Both Worlds kit. So that was that. I no videos for these, just having fun. This one was a video, might be a scrap lift. I usually write it on the back, but I didn't this time. I think this was a scrap lift. This was inspired to create this one based on this one. So I just did both because I said, you know what, when you do 2-page layouts, you get a lot more pages, and they coordinate, and these photos were just amazing. And so that was 2 more layouts done. I noticed that when I took photos with my fancy, like, I don't know, Canon or Nikon or something camera, which is what I used back in the day when we did this, I was like 2013, when we did this event. My photos are all in landscape, which is funny because mostly my photos now are in portrait, and I always struggle because of the layouts and the sketches that have landscape photos, because I'm like, well, I don't really have a lot of landscape photos. And then almost all of my photos for these layouts ended up being landscape. So those were those 2. I think there's one video for this one and not one for this. This might be Mix It Up Monday. I can't even remember anymore. This was a sketch from Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. Yeah, this was a sketch. And then I made this one. No, this was Mix It Up Monday, y'all. I remember now. This is Mix It Up Monday. That one was a scrap lift. The other one was scrap lift. This was Mix It Up Monday because I can tell because of the stuff in the background. Yes. This was the page I made to go along with it because it has to do with my office and working downtown. And it was a sketch from Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. I don't exactly remember who the original author of the sketch was, but or creator. But these were created to go facing each other. Apparently, October was the month of making double page layouts, even though I didn't make them at the same time. I just made one and then went back later and said, I'll make another one to coordinate with that. So 2, 4, 6, I believe I made 8. And I had one that went live yesterday as part of Christy's Beautiful Life 3 Days of Sketches, but I actually made it in September. So it kind of got counted with a September count. So I made 8 layouts in October. It's been a very busy month. You know, I was writing instructions and doing instructions for a 30-day, or I don't know, documenting October, which never got released. And I still have it. I can show it to you. I've done videos on it. You can go look on my Instagram for videos. And if you're a subscriber to my newsletter, you might very well get those instructions very soon. So go subscribe to my newsletter. So there's my layout share for the month of October. I really hope that November I'm going to have a lot more. I'm now a design team member for the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog group. So now I'm kind of one of their master forgers. So I'm really excited about that. Go check out my video that I posted this morning about my kit for November. And thank you so much for following along. And I hope that this inspires you to go make some more layouts. Oh, last thing, I want to show you this. Okay, really quick. I save. So I've tried to record this video before, and my phone just decides that it wants to stop recording. So this is why I'm doing live, because I feel like if I do live, I won't lose my video. I save my branding strips when I'm using paper from my kit. And so I wanted to kind of show you, I mean, I have, I used a lot of solid cardstock in the month of October. This Basil, one's called Buttermints, one is called Cocoa, what is it called? Let's all say butter. This one says walnut cream. So 2 walnut creams and 3 buttermints. And so I save those, and I save all the pattern paper ones because I want to have, not because I want to use them, although I could, right? Because it has some patterns on there that I could use. Mostly because I like seeing how many pieces of paper I used that month. Even if I don't use the whole thing, I still cut this branding strip off. Even if all I'm doing is gutting the paper. That one I didn't gut. Even if all I'm doing is gutting it so that I can put a piece over the top, I still cut the branding strip off and count that as a page that I use because it's not a full paper anymore. So to me, that's being used. So that's my little pile. I have a little stack. I usually just stack it right here at the front of my desk the whole month. And then at the end of the month, I just kind of put it in a drawer. I have a lot more branding strips at the end of the month. But it's nice to see that little stack grow each month. And I feel very accomplished every time I cut off a branding strip, even if I know I'm just going to get the paper, because a lot of time that's what I do when I start using paper. But my kit for November has a lot of papers. So I have to do a lot of gutting this month. All right. Thank you guys for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Lets YouTube know that I did good content and lets me know that you enjoyed it. You can also leave comments anytime, even if you're watching this after the fact of the live. And, you know, come back again. Check out what I've got going on, and I will be back later. Bye.